people, beautiful people. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, and good morning, beautiful people. So, guys, today is May 22nd. It is the evening of the new moon. Tonight will be up. All right. And I am very excited because new moons are about setting new intents. Okay. So, what I want you to do today is I want you to take some time for yourself, which a lot of you guys do not do. You do not put enough time into yourself because you're helping other people. You're doing things for other people. But I want you to do something for yourself today. I want you to set your new moon intent. What is it that I want? What is it that I want to see manifest? And where is it that I want to go with my life, with my direction? Okay. Uh, it's very important that you let the universe know. And after you write out your new moon intentions, I want you to read them out loud. I want you to read them out loud, okay? So that your ancestors, your angels, your deities, whoever your belief system is, God, Yahweh, okay, Allah, Jesus, Christ, Yeshua. It doesn't matter what you call them, long as you call on them. But I want you to read it out loud so that they can hear it, okay? So they know exactly what it is that you covet and desire for your life. And if it's something that they know is meant for you, that they can bring it in. Because when you pray out loud, you're not just praying for what you want. You're saying, I'm ready. I'm ready. Universe, powers that be, I am ready. Okay? I am ready. And that is the most important thing. Okay? All right. So I'm going to start today off with the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Okay? Spirit, what do people need to know for this new moon? What do my people need to know for this new moon? What do my people need to know for this new moon? What do my people need to know for this new moon? It's so funny because yesterday the song I heard for one of my friends, right? I'm hearing this morning for our daily. So shout out to my girl Kathy. Okay. And my girl Toya from Melanated Medicine Woman and Kathy from Dreams Tarot. Shout out to you ladies. All right. Those are my sisters from another mother. They're amazing. Kathy was live on Instagram last night, and let me just tell you guys, we had a great time. Melanated Medicine Woman. She goes live on Instagram. I'm not sure what night she goes. I think Kathy says she's going to be doing Thursday night. Melanated Medicine Woman, you got to chime in and let everybody know when you go live on what night you go live on Instagram. But let me tell you, I don't go live on Instagram. I didn't even realize they had a live until these ladies started taking advantage of it. But these two girls, oh my God, we have so much fun in their lives. I'll tell you, we have so much fun in their lives. So you guys got to come over to Instagram, like Dreams Terrell 369 and Melanated Net Medicine Woman, and join us for one of their lives, which is pretty awesome. Maybe I'll go live on Instagram. If I do, I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know. I've thought about doing Facebook, but Facebook, fake book, who knows? So, but what I'm gonna do is, the song, Midnight Train to Georgia. Okay, Midnight Train to Georgia. So let me tell you, when I was listening to the song, right? Everybody knows that song is by Gladys Knight and the Pips. Okay, it's about a guy who he went to LA to try and become something. It didn't work out the way he thought it would, and so he ended up leaving and going back to Georgia. So let me tell you what I heard from that song. Okay, I hear that there are some of you who stepped out of your comfort zone to try something new. You decided to go into a relationship, or you decided to change jobs, or you decided to pardon me, I'm drinking my coffee. You decided to uh open a business, or maybe leave your employer or something, okay? Whatever it was, some of you guys took a leap of faith and decided to do something, and now you're sitting there going, it didn't work out the way that I wanted, and I'm ready to go back to either being the way that I used to be, or back to where I was before. And I'm going to be real with you. I don't think that you're being called to go back. I feel like you're being called to be propelled forward past that learning experience, okay? Into a new mindset. Not, you don't run and go backwards, you go forward, okay? So that's what I feel like the message is about today, okay? So what did it say? He said he's going back to find, ooh, what's left behind. He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Leaving on the midnight train, no. Yes, said he's going back to find a simpler place in time. Oh, yes, he is. And I'll be with him. Oh, yes, I will. On that midnight train to Georgia. Okay, so what I'm getting from that is that some of you guys, you may have left your comfort zone, tried something new, went into something that was totally different than what you normally would have did, or did something that was totally different than you normally would have did. And so now it didn't work out the way you thought. You're thinking about running back to being who you used to be, or going back to old ways, old habits. And Spirit is saying, no, 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 no. I'm going to send someone to you to guide you on doing this differently, on healing, on moving forward, okay? Because she said she's going with him, okay? She said she's going with him back to Georgia from LA, okay? I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. So someone could be going back to someone, okay? Because they're feeling like, you know what? I tried this and it didn't work. Maybe you tried being without this person, okay? And it didn't work. And you're like, nope, you know what? I don't know. I have to go wherever he goes, she goes. I'm just have to go because I love that person, okay? So it's ride or die. Bonnie and Clyde, I have to go, okay? Hell, or Bonnie and Clyde and Clyde. We're in the 21st century, and so hey, it is what it is, okay? So let's get some cards down here and see what we're picking up. I have my garage guy coming today because, I told my kids to lock the garage one night, and they locked the garage and then proceeded to open the door the same night with the lock on. So if you have a garage, you know how that works. Yeah. Not so good. It requires a repairman. Welcome to Mothers of Teenagers. Or, well, God, I can't call them teenagers anymore. Whew. And we're 1 year away from drinking. Lord help me. When that happens, legally drinking. All right, so we have grief. All right. Now, these cards correspond with the chakras. So we have grief, and this is green, so this has to do with the heart chakra. Okay. So right now, somebody is going through some grief. All right. And they're coping by taking care of someone else or helping other people in order to help them deal with their grief. Okay. Forgiveness. Ooh, there we go. And this is a third eye card. Okay. Forgiveness. So someone is going through some grief, and you know what? It's going to take forgiveness for them to overcome what they're feeling. All right. You know what's funny is the story behind this forgiveness card, right? We could be dealing with a situation where somebody has been living in grief so long, weeds have grown up around them. They've carried their grief with them like a baby. And this is similar to the person we had in the reading yesterday that wanted to did not let their grief go. But it's a little bit different because this person is carrying this puppy around. I feel like this person, the grief is somewhere attached to that, or other people possibly. But I feel like somebody's carrying their grief around. And it's time to forgive. Now, the story with this forgiveness card, okay? Hold on. I'm going to read it from the book because it's very interesting, and it's probably going to play a part in today's reading. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Rhonda Rhino from Amethyst. We never forgive others, only ourselves for having judged them. Okay. In the town of Amethyst lives Rhonda Rhino. She does take her mother's drinking problem. She doesn't take her mother's drinking problem personally, but she dreams of becoming a beloved family pet. One day, gunfire rings out. Rhinos scatter, and a small human child is caught up in the chaos. Rhonda picks him up and runs to safety. Humans discover the pair curled up asleep under a tree, and they shoot Rhonda with a sleeping dart. When she awakens, she is in a garden with the little boy and his family. Rhonda's new family. Inspiration. Rhonda's true essence lies in not harboring resentment. She transcends forgiveness because her focus is on her intention, not on her pain. Okay? This may be a time of family healing. Can you forgive yourself for loving people who have hurt you? Okay? I get a chill here because I feel as though Rhonda had to forgive her mother. Her mother had a drinking problem. She had to forgive her mother for not being able to love her, because if she did not forgive her mother, then how would she be able to give and receive love from someone else? So I love the story behind this forgiveness card. I think it's a beautiful lesson. Okay. And I think that we have too many people in the world that are focused on their pain more than they are loving and being loved, or allowing people to love them back. Okay. You cannot change the people who did what they did to you. But what you can do is change what you do to others and how you choose to move forward as far as accepting love and allowing love and forgiveness into your heart. Okay. Some of us need to forgive our parents because they did not know what they were doing. They didn't know that some of their parental practices weren't the best. They were doing what they felt they should do. There's no manual on this. Okay. Or maybe there are a ton of manuals, but every child is different. I know those manuals didn't work for my kids. Okay. Maybe I need to write the spiritual parenting menu, because kids are different nowadays. They're not the same. So someone's been carrying their grief for so long, and I'm hearing it's time to let it go. The first card is about Penelope. Okay. Grief is love without a place to go. Penelope meets Pickle, the puppy, when she is at college. They go through everything together. When the day comes much later for Mother Earth to call Pickle home, he dies in Penelope's arms. Her friends are hard on her, suggesting that she should just get over her pet's death. Penelope knows she loved Pickle deeply and is simply in grief. Loving Pickle was worth every moment of sadness. When she is ready, she will love again. Penelope and Pickle remind us that what we reveal, we can heal. Give yourself time, you will love again. If you honor your pain, it will change your life. So, is lingering grief preventing you from progress? What do you see in your heart? So we need to feel our grief, okay? But what we do not need to do is let our grief linger. We have got to focus on moving past our grief and learning how to love again. Penelope will never know love again if she sat there in her grief and never forgave, you know, never let go and never healed. Okay. And she would never get to experience another dog, the love of another dog. And what if she met another dog that was looked just like Pickles? Hell, Pickles could have came back and been reborn again, you know, reincarnated to come back and heal, to be with her again. But she wouldn't know that because she'd be stuck in her grief. So some of you guys are stuck in grief and it's time to let it go. How can you experience that love again? You can have a love like that again. What is that song by Stephanie Mills? Never knew love like this before. Now I'm lonely nevermore. Since you came into my life. 'Cause I never knew love like this before. What a surprise. Yes, I never knew love like this before. So someone may have gone through some grief, may have gone through some things in their life, not only the grief of losing someone, but maybe the grief of their childhood. And Spirit is calling on you to heal, take the time to heal this grief so that you can be presented with another love. Don't sit there and say, oh, I'll never love anybody like I loved him, or I'll never love anybody like I loved her. Not true. Not true. All right. Rejection. All right. Someone fears rejection probably because they're still carrying this guilt, this pain, okay, and a lack of forgiveness for those who caused who caused issues in their life, pain in their life. But let me tell you, rejection is God's protection, and it's not just a saying; it's the truth, okay. So for those people who did not love you, you were being protected. For those people who did not appreciate you, and this could be your parents, you were being protected, okay? For those people who did not tell you how amazing and unique and wonderful you were, okay? And they didn't foster that inner beauty or glow inside of you, you were being protected, okay? The bottom of the deck, creation. Oh, I love it, creation. So when we let go of lingering grief and forgive those who didn't realize how deeply they were hurting us, okay? And let go of that, we open up the ability to create. Don't fear rejection, okay? Don't fear rejection. Rejection should inspire you even harder. When you're looking for a job, you don't fear rejection. They tell you didn't get the job, you hit the pavement again, right? But for some reason, when it comes to love, you get rejected. You say, oh, I'm never going to love again. BS. Damn, you that weak? So when it comes to a dollar, the almighty dollar, you can heal and keep on moving. But when it comes to your heart, which is even more priceless and value compared to a job, you can't heal so that you can have love again. I don't know about you guys, but waking up each morning and looking at the person you love, rubbing their back, soothing them, or having them rub yours, that's a beautiful feeling after you've gone through hell, okay? And you can't create in a garden full of weeds and grief and unforgiveness, okay? You have to be ready to bring in something new by healing and letting go and knowing that you can have something better than you had before. This is the night, the day to set that new intent. I am going to move past my parents' ill treatment of me or abuse. And it could be mental and emotional abuse, because we know that all our parents went through emotional and mental abuse. And we have to understand our parents are a product of where they were raised. If your father and your mother treated you like shit and the other parent didn't say anything, then that's what happened in their home. That's what they saw. So that's what they imitated. But you know different. So now you can heal and you break those cycles, because I'm not going to do by my children or my husband or my wife or my boyfriend or girlfriend what my mother and father did. And now here goes the thing, unless you chose someone like them. If you chose someone like them, you're going to repeat that cycle. And so this is where the whole forgiveness comes in, to release the repeating of a cycle, bringing the same type of people in, because there's people still like your parents that will still do and co-sign bullshit. But do you want to be with your mother? Do you want to be with your father? I love, excuse me, I love my parents, but I don't want to be married to them. I love my father, but if I was married to him, I'd have cut him. Okay? And I tell you no lie. My mother put up with a lot many days. Okay? We have adjacent possibilities. See? While one door closes, there's another one that opens. And so Spirit is calling on you to do your healing. I feel like there's some long-term healing that needs to take place in order for you to go through another door. Okay? Another door, another opportunity. Oh, look at this yin and yang. Ooh, you might have another possibility to have a balanced relationship. Something that would be your equal. This to me is like my twin flame, okay? My divine partner card, my life partner card, because you have a person who matches the yin to your yang. Someone that brings that balance into your life. Someone that they match you, okay? Toe for toe. So let's read this. It says, many unconsidered options. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation about which course to take, the adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward movement. In terms of goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited for you. Be conscious, be aware, be flexible, and be willing to take new and different action now. Okay? I'm telling you, look, I'm telling you, one of these doors, okay? One of these things is not like the other. One of these things doesn't belong. One of these things is not like the other. Now it's time to sing our song. Okay? One of these doors will lead you back to where you came from. Another one of these doors will lead you to the same story, different cast. Okay? But there's one door in this room that will lead you back, or lead you to yin and yang, balance. Okay? Balance in your life. Balance with something or someone that will help you facilitate embracing change. Okay? This card represents energetic life cycles, and its purpose is to help you identify the particular cyclic energy moving into and out of your experience. It is upright. In its upright position, it yields a yin cycle, where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine present activity. It's an especially good time for completion, so wrap things up. Yin cycles often call for you to be passive, yielding, and reflective. So open up to these sides of your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here. So you are being called now to wrap up a cycle, okay? Because it's done. It's over. It's over, and it's time to choose a new door. And the cycle you're wrapping up is that cycle of carrying your hurt, your pain, your resentment. That's the cycle you're being called to wrap up, okay? To end, okay? So that you can move forward, so that you can facilitate change on a different level, a new beginning, something that's going to be more in line with your attaining happiness and inner peace than carrying around your grief, okay? You can know love like that before. I mean, love like you had before. Whoever told you that you can't, well, we already know the devil's a liar now, don't we? Okay? All right, so let's see. What do we want to go with today? All right, hold on, guys. Trying to get this deck down here. Just so happens to be at the bottom. Just so happens to be at the bottom. Okay. All right, so let's see. What are we facilitating? All right. All right, Spirit, ancestors, Yahweh, Yeshua, I ask you to come into this reading. Give us guidance. Good morning, my ancestors. Good morning, my spirits. Good morning, my saints, my angels. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. All right, here we go. They said discard. We have thoughts. We have the thoughts card. So someone is in deep thought and contemplation today. Okay. Somebody wants to create something, but they haven't started yet. I feel like somebody might want to paint something or write a poem for someone. Okay. But they're in their head about this person or this situation in deep thought. They're thinking what their next move is going to be. And you know what I just heard? Your next move, you need to think about it because your next move needs to be your best move. So I have somebody here in contemplation about what their next move is going to be. I feel like this person may have made a lot of decisions based on other people or maybe one particular person. And I feel whether this is a husband, a wife, a daughter, whoever it was, or their parents, okay? I feel like now they're thinking about what move they're going to make, not because of this person or in spite of this person. What move do they actually want to make for themselves? And that's a powerful thing. When you start realizing that you can live your life for yourself and you don't have to live it for anybody else. And I'm going to be honest with you. Even when you get married, your first priority should be you. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. It should be you. And I'm going to tell you why, because if you are not making yourself a priority, then you don't know how to value someone else and make someone else a priority. Okay. Like they say on the plane, put your mask on first, then you help others. Because what good would it be if you put your mask on your child, but then you pass out and your child will not be capable of helping you? Now your child has lost their parent, when if their parent had followed the rules or followed the best guideline of putting their mask on first so they could survive to be there for their child and to make sure their child survives, then the child would have the parent. Sometimes we make decisions thinking that we're making the best decision for the person involved, for the other party. We're like, oh, I made this decision for my kids. My kids come first in everything. Well, let me explain something to you. My kids don't come first in everything. Nope. And I know it's going to be a lot of women and men that say, oh, get out of here. That's not good parenting. Well, let me tell you something. My kids can't come first. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if I don't put myself first as a mother and as a human, I'm sorry, rephrase. If I don't put myself first as a human being and take care of myself, how the hell am I supposed to have the endurance, the strength, the morals, the values to take care of my child and even and present them with a lifestyle and an example that they can use when they're in the same situation or as they're growing up? Some of y'all are so quick to say, I tell my kids do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, that's idiocracy. It's idiocracy. Your child is going to mimic your behavior whether you want them to or not. So you have to be what you want them to be. Okay? If you want your child to be a drug addict, then I guess go ahead and be that drug addict. Go ahead and make that choice. If you want your child to be an alcoholic, go ahead and be an alcoholic. But if you want your child to be a fighter, then you need to go into rehab 10, 15 times. It doesn't matter how many times you go, because your child will see you fighting, not for them, but for yourself. Okay? It's so funny. People, growing up in the age, the stage, the age, day and age that I grew up in, right? I'm not the only child who was damaged. I was born back in the 70s. So I'm not the only child that was damaged in spite of the free thinkers back then, per se, okay? Or the ones who were more caught up in other things than, fostering and nurturing their kids. It actually goes in all time frames. Let's keep it real. But that period, the 70s and 80s, whew, okay? God bless y'all 80 babies. Because I don't even think us 70s babies had as bad as the 80s babies did. Okay, the epidemics that we had during those times. But what I will say is that I strived not to be like my parents. I took all the good things from them, but I left all the bad things. Okay, there's no manual for this shit. So I really can't get mad at them for doing what they knew to be right, or what they thought was right. Okay. The damage is done. Now I can't go back and change that shit. So why would I carry it around with me? Okay. And I've realized that in going through what I've gone through in my life and through my childhood, they made me stronger, not weaker. Okay. I'm not going to be an alcoholic because I saw it. I'm not going to be a drug addict because I saw it. I'm not going to be a lot of things because I saw it. And instead of succumbing to what I saw and what was shown to me, it gave me a fighter spirit. Okay? It gave me a fighter spirit. So you have a choice when you go down a path, whether or not you're going to choose the yin or the yang. Are you going to hold on and harbor resentment and go down the same path, which is exactly how your parents or your spouse or somebody else in your life that loved how they became what they became? They held on to their resentment. Are you going to rise above them and choose a different path, a different door? Okay. All right. So we have the gift card here, and it's no mistake that we're going from card 16 to number 17. Okay. Thoughts and gift. All right. So somebody is thinking about what their next move is going to be. And I believe that somebody is going to be presenting someone with a gift. Or they're thinking about what gift to present someone with. Okay. They're thinking, what do I give this person? Okay. What do I give this person? How do I ask this person for forgiveness? Somebody wants forgiveness. Somebody wants forgiveness. They want to create something, whether it's a new cycle. Somebody wants to start a new cycle. Okay. They want to start a new cycle, end an old cycle, start a new cycle. However, they don't know how to create this new cycle with this person. So they're thinking about it. How do I create this new cycle with this person? Okay. How do I get this person to forgive me? Well, let me tell you something. The first way to get someone to forgive you is to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Okay. Make your actions and decisions in your life indicative of the fact that you forgive yourself. Okay. And then you can ask somebody else for forgiveness, but you can't come back and ask somebody for forgiveness when you're doing the same old bullshit that you were doing before. You can't. You have to show that you've forgiven yourself, because if you can't forgive yourself, then why are you worthy of my forgiveness? Hello. If you don't think you're worthy of your forgiveness, what makes you think that you're worthy of my forgiveness? Shouldn't you value yourself more highly than you do me? So if I give you my forgiveness, but you haven't given it to yourself, well, then my forgiveness doesn't mean shit. So in reality, what you need to do is forgive yourself first. Okay? Because it doesn't matter whose forgiveness you receive. If you don't give it to yourself and value your own first, you're wasting your time. Okay? Because if you can't value your own forgiveness, then you won't value mine either. Okay? You have to forgive yourself for certain things in your life, guys. You got to forgive yourself for carrying pain. You got to forgive yourself for not forgiving your parents or people who have hurt you. Forgive yourself for that. Okay? But once you can forgive yourself, okay, for basically, carrying shit, then you can accept forgiveness or ask for forgiveness from someone else. But forgiving yourself means valuing yourself and seeing your worth. Okay? When you do not forgive yourself, you are directly slapping God in the face. Let me tell you this right now. Okay? If you are a believer in the Most High, if you do not forgive yourself for things that you have done in your life, for situations that you have caused, I don't care how bad they are, the first step to healing is to forgive yourself. And when you choose not to forgive yourself, you are slapping God in the face, because you are telling God, I cannot move forward in my life because I cannot forgive myself for the things that I've done, or I cannot forgive my family for what was done to me, or people what was done to me. And God says, well, hold on for a second. So you can't forgive yourself and you can't forgive others, yet I've forgiven you. So are you telling me that you value your forgiveness of yourself more highly than my forgiveness of you? Because I'm just trying to say, last time I checked, damn, so my forgiveness don't mean as much as yours? Hello. When I came to that realization about that in my divorce, after my divorce, that I couldn't forgive myself because my marriage ended because I had cheated, and I'd never cheated in my life, and I couldn't understand why I made that poor decision. It was my self-esteem. My self-esteem was shit. And I valued myself by having another person or another human being in my life, or how other people desired me, versus valuing myself just for me. And as a result, I made some poor decisions in my life. Okay, based on that poor value system. And so when I couldn't forgive myself, Spirit said to me, so your forgiveness of yourself means more to you than mine. And I said, no, that's not true, God. Your forgiveness, that means everything. He said, well, then why is it that you're telling me you can't move on without forgiving yourself, or without another human being's forgiveness, when I gave you mine? And I said, he was like, yeah, pardon my mouth, but he said, fuck your husband. I forgave you. I created him. The hell you mean? What you mean you can't forgive yourself until you get his forgiveness? Are you serious? So you valuing him higher than my forgiveness? He was like, nah, that's disrespectful. And I had never looked at it that way. This is why I tell you guys, you don't need someone to give you closure. Give it to your damn self. Spirit will give you closure. When you rely on another human being to give you closure, okay? When you expect another human being to give you closure, all right, to heal you, or to tell you what you need to hear to heal yourself, you do a disservice to yourself, all right? You do a disservice to yourself, all right? Let's get another card down here. Somebody is wanting to give somebody a gift and they don't know what to give them. Okay. They don't know what to give them. They're thinking long and hard. All right. But they're in grief about the situation between them and this person. See, false person. This looks like somebody may have given a gift to a false person, and now they're looking back at this person because now we got a shift here. Okay. Somebody gave a gift to a false person. Okay. Wow. And now they're looking at their side eye in this chick and they're seeing her for who she is. Total twist there. Toil and labor. Damn. They gave a gift to somebody. They probably thought that it was somebody who was they were going to create with or build with. And they gave them a gift. And this situation ended up being toil and labor. Nothing but hard work, deep thought. Didn't turn out to be exactly, they didn't turn out to be who they were. See, they were a false person. They presented themselves to be maybe something healing. Okay. But you know what? You want to know what a person is about. You need to see whether or not a person feeds your lower vibration or your higher vibration. And I say that to say, if you drink, but you have a person that will run out and get all the alcohol for you, that's a problem. I'm not even going to lie to you. I was in a relationship with a guy who drank, and he would tell me to pick up, a bottle on the way home. And he wasn't drinking like, he wasn't a pissy drunk or anything, but he was an alcoholic. He consistently sipped all day. And I would purposely forget to get the bottles. I would purposely say, I'm not doing that. I'm not enabling that. See, if I told him I wasn't going to get it, right, he would have went and got it himself, right? So I would just come back to the house and say, oh, damn, I forgot. And he would say, no, don't worry. You don't have to go out. And I wouldn't go back out. Okay. I did that in an effort, which I should have just came straight out and said, look, I don't want you to drink. I'm concerned about your health. But at the time I wanted to keep the peace, but there was no way that I was going to contribute to the downfall of another human being or co-signing their grief or their addictions. I wasn't going to do that because I love them. I loved them. Okay. So I just politely forgot to pick it up on the way home many times. Okay. Because I'm not enabling, nor am I going to be part of your lower self. Okay. The pain, the grief that you're carrying, I don't want to foster that. I want to foster healing in the person I'm with. Okay. I want to foster healing in you. Not pain, not grief. Okay. So we have concern here. So somebody gave a gift to somebody. Okay. They may have given money or bought this person something. And now they're very concerned because they're realizing that the person that they gave the gift to, this person is not who they thought they were. Yeah. This person is not who they thought they were. And look at this man, his hair is brown in this picture. And this man has gray hair. So this person that they gave this gift to has brought them nothing but strife in their life. I feel like they aged. It could be like they aged. They have more gray hair now than they did when they first met the person. No lie. Yep. Or more stress. Okay. I'm going to put that back in. It's the child card, the official person card. That would be a divine, okay? Divine masculine and a child, okay? But we're going to put it back in because the way it fell out, I wasn't really looking to pull. So yeah, somebody's concerned because they gave something to someone under the guise of this person being someone that they weren't, okay? And they have put in this person has caused them a lot of strife. All right. A lot of strife. Clarify. There may even be a death. And I'm going to tell you why, because these lilies here, those are the kind of lilies they have at funerals. So I don't know why I'm seeing some kind of death, or I don't want to say this, but sometimes, when people die, it's a gift from God. I don't know why I said that. But some people, for some people, when some people die, they say, oh, it was, why they have to go, it wasn't meant to be. Other times they're like, damn, that was nothing but God, because that person wasn't right. There's some kind of concern here, and I don't know why, but I'm feeling funeral, lilies, okay? Stained glass back there, funeral planning. Yeah, funeral planning. Or hospice. Hospice. Let's see. Give me another card on this. Keep going. Yeah, see? Marriage. Someone married a false person. Someone gave the gift of marriage to a false person. You see how the false person card and the marriage card underneath? Yeah. Somebody married someone. Oh, she looked like this when you married her. All innocent. Now, look at this shit. That's who you married. The devil in disguise. And someone is very concerned about this. Very concerned about the fact. Trying to figure out what is their next move going to be. Okay, what is their next move going to be because of this? Oh, there we go. The house card just fell out. Okay, because this marriage has caused a lot of issues, stress, strife in the home. Okay, in the home. Wow. And this person is very concerned. Very concerned about this union that they went into with this false person. All right. Yeah. This union that they went into with this false person. They might still live with this person because the house card is here. And so this may be the energy of, this literally feels like somebody did a switcheroo. They act like a princess and all nice and everything. And then as soon as you marry them, it's, I'm your wife. I'll do this. You better do that. And if you divorce me, I'll take this or take that. I'll take it. Like, you'd be like, hold on for a second. A couple months ago, your ass was talking about how much you love me, blah, blah, blah. Now you did. Yo, let me tell you something. Whoever this is that married the false person, this person's going to be jaded from marriage, like real talk. They probably will never want to get married. Okay. Possibly. Okay. Cause, but you know what? Here goes the thing. If you chose to marry a false person, you have to take responsibility for that. And you have to forgive yourself. Okay. You have to forgive yourself for making the wrong decision. And this false person and marriage card is on rejection. So this may be, this person might be being rejected right now. Okay. And what spirit is saying, forgive yourself for giving this gift of marriage to this person. All right. Forgive yourself, because on the thoughts card, the toilet labor in the house is falling on the grief card. Somebody made a decision that's causing them a lot of grief. It's causing them a lot of grief. Okay. And one of the things is, one of the reasons that it happened is because you made a decision while you were in your grief. You never make a decision while you're in grief. Okay. While you're going through hurt, pain, and you haven't healed certain things in your life. Let's put it this way. I would never make major decisions in my life right around the time I lost my parents, or I'm going through certain things in life. It's just not a good time because I'm not in my right mind. I'm thinking about so many other things. Somebody was in grief, and when they were in grief, they made a decision that they're having concern over right now. Okay. They're having concern because they missed the red flags on this false person, and they married this false person. Okay. Look at this shit. The privileged lady just flipped over. Okay. And you know what this is telling me? That this person married this person. Okay. Gave them money or gave them certain things, and, brought them into their home, only to find out that this person, the privileged lady, I'm going to be honest with you. Some people see it as a divine feminine. I don't see it as that. What I see it as is somebody who feels entitled. Okay. Somebody who feels entitled. if you start a relationship off on the foundation of giving, 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 buying stuff, giving somebody money, that's the foundation that you set. So how can you get mad if that person only values you for the dollar? Ladies, the same things go for you. If you start a relationship off with a man who is, you're giving stuff to, you're buying him clothes, you're taking care of him, but then you get mad because down the line you're like, damn, he don't do anything. Well, shit, he didn't have to do anything to get you. You did all that shit in the beginning. Now you want to complain? So after you train the dog to piss on the carpet, you want to get mad. And now you want him to piss on the puppy pad. The foundation, how you start something is how it's going to grow. If you plant that peach tree crooked, that bitch is going to grow crooked. Okay. So somebody started a foundation off with money and gifts, and they were dealing with a false person who probably was here for the money and gifts. And they married that person because of what they could get from them, brought them in their home, and made that person a privileged woman. But what they made a false person a privileged woman. You gave queen privileges to a peasant. I hate to say, but that's what I'm hearing, because this false person is a karmic. So this person portrayed herself to be a divine feminine, but there's something, but she can't be. She can't be. All right. Now, I'm getting one or two stories here. Let me pull my card because I'm getting another story. Another storyline I'm getting is that someone married a karmic, and now they have concern over their divine feminine. Okay? Because they married the karmic, brought the karmic into the home, and now they have concern over, what do I do to fix things with my divine feminine? But there is a marriage here with the karmic. There's a marriage here with the karmic. All right. Give me one more card on this. Marriage and karmic, please. Pathway. Okay. So it looks like someone is trying to find their way out of the marriage. And I say that because the pathway card to me is leaving the darkness and moving towards the light. Okay. All right. Whew. Let's see. Let's get some more cards down on this. All right. Somebody is trying to find their way back to the light. I'm not even going to lie to you. This house card looks, one side of the house card is sunny. One side is dark and gloomy, like a storm is brewing. So I feel like there's a storm brewing in this house. If this person is with these two people, the false person and this man or woman are living in the same house, there is a storm brewing. Okay. Because someone is trying to see their way through the darkness into the light. They're trying to walk out into the greener pastures, because that's what that is, a path to greener pastures. Okay. Now, let's get some tarot cards down on this, because this is very interesting, guys. Let's see. What are we going to use? Okay. Shout out to my J-Mom, Ruth Goss. We're going to use the, what is it called? The abnormal tarot. Okay. All right. So let's jump in here. Spirit, give me a card to clarify this deep thought. Toil in the main house. Yeah, somebody is in a situation and they're concerned now that they're going, they made somebody the privileged lady that was a false person. And I think now they're recognizing the false person for who they are. And they know now who the divine feminine is, or the divine, yeah. And as a result of that, that person is concerned. They're like trying to find their way back to the divine feminine, but there's a marriage here. Okay, there's a marriage. So we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody is going to leave Okay, there's a home situation that has already fallen apart. All right, there's a home situation here. 10 of Cups in reverse. This is a breakup. All right, a home situation that is coming to an end. Damn, I didn't mean to take that card. Okay, yeah, somebody is leaving a home. All right, because they realized that they got with a false person. Someone who presented themselves to be a divine feminine, but this person was not a divine feminine. Look at this shit. Knight of Coins in reverse. Somebody is not working on this anymore. They're not putting any more work into this person, this privileged lady. They're not giving this woman any more money. This false person, hold on, let me rephrase that. Because the privileged lady has two meanings for me right now. It's the image of the false person projecting to be a divine feminine, but it's also the divine feminine, the actual divine feminine, because both women are on the board here. Okay. Now, with the Knight of Coins reverse, somebody's not giving any more money to this person. So if they were giving money to or buying this false person, believing that this was their divine feminine, they're no longer giving any money to that person. They stopped. Okay. They've stopped giving money. So this is what I'm saying. You have the right to change your mind anytime you want to. Sometimes people think they don't have the right to change their mind. If that was the case, why the hell did God make divorce? God made divorce so that people could change their mind, because he knew y'all was going to choose fucked up partners. Pardon my mouth, but it's the truth. Shit. He knew we were going to make mistakes. So he gave us a back door to get out of that shit. He definitely ain't want us to sit in it. That's for sure. Okay. Let's keep going. Yeah, this person is determined that they're ending this family situation. It could be a home situation. The home situation, okay? Yeah, look at this, the Tower. I cannot make this shit up. Someone is no longer putting any more effort, money, love, attention, anything into a home situation. The Tower is here, okay? And when the Tower comes in, the Tower says that this relationship, this marriage was built on a false foundation with a false person. And so with that being the case, it has got to be torn down like the Tower of Babel. Okay. All right. The Ace of Coins. See, it has to, in order for you to build something new, you have first got to tear down the false foundation, because you cannot build a solid, stable foundation on a false one. Okay. So someone is no longer putting energy into a home environment. It is being completely ripped down. All right. And look at this shit, because this Tower right here, look at that. Adjacent possibilities. Doesn't that look like the adjacent possibilities card with all the doors on it? Same thing. Someone is choosing a different door. And when they choose a different door and they leave this situation, this will be destroyed. Okay. This will be destroyed. And they will be given what they need to center for a brand new start that has a stable foundation. And this is a stable, solid financial foundation. Okay. So there is actually, what I'm hearing is there's going to be a financial reward somewhat, or like a karmic reward for walking away from a situation that was a false situation with a false person. Okay. When you can stand up to your karmic and find your strength and walk out of something, you are rewarded by the universe. Whenever you pass any of your tests, you are rewarded by the universe. Okay. Man, I am truly, wow, craving Thai food this time in the morning. Don't make any sense, but I get it, I guess. Okay, let's see. Yeah, somebody's going to have a brand new start. And look, whatever money you thought you had in this marriage or this union, you're about to have even more. I keep on hearing somebody's going to, if you're concerned about walking, I got this yesterday. If somebody is concerned about their finances with ending a marriage or a union, okay, you are going to be fine. Look at this person sitting on top of the pentacle. You're going to be fine. Somebody is concerned about the money part, because they may have been with a partner who presented themselves like it wasn't just about the money, but it was all about the money. Okay. For whoever this man or woman was that you were with. And as a result, it means that you're worried about what you're going to lose when you leave this marriage. But I hear what I'm hearing right now is a prophetic message, is whatever was stolen from you will be given back to you tenfold. Okay. Do you not remember when Job was had everything taken from him, his cattle, his wealth, his kids were killed, everything was stripped from him. Okay. And he and his wife was like, his wife and friends were like, I don't see how you could still be praising God through that. And he was just like, because I know that my God has a reason for everything. And they were like, your kids died. And he was like, I don't care. I know my God has a reason for everything. Somebody is being told to keep your faith through everything that you go through. You need to heal. Okay. And you need to understand that rejection is God's protection. And when you feel the need to reject someone, or you are rejected, that is protection from the Most High. And you have to understand that if you can let go of what's going to be lost in this home, if you can let go of the money that you lost in that relationship, let it all go. Let it all go, because you're about to be blessed 10 times more with something else. But you do have to do the work to heal yourself, because you see this man sitting on top of this pentacle. He's healed. He's healing himself. He's meditating. He's healing his body, his mind, and his soul. And that is what's going to facilitate the manifestation of this new beginning that's going to be better than what he just left, or she just left. So for some of you guys, you're going to leave a connection, and the money you lost, or that you lose to leave, you're going to get it all back. 1, 2, 3, 6 times, 6, 1, 2, 6, sixfold is what I'm hearing. They told me to count the sections, sixfold. So if you leave and say you have $50,000, right? And you leave the marriage and you have to give them half, so you get 25,000, right? Okay. Whatever the 50,000 that you originally had, multiply that times 6. Spirit's going to bring you 300,000. Why? Because you left a karmic cycle. You did the work to heal yourself, to get over the grief, to do your root core work. You got to do your root core work. It's not easy. I have literally, there are people that I've not been in a relationship with, or that I've been in a relationship with, and I told them, you know what, you can't be in a relationship till you do your core work. And there's a guy, shout out to Kenny, North Carolina Kenny. Hey, blonde hair, blue eyes. How you doing, Kenny? Yes, Kenny, North Carolina Kenny. Kenny and I dated for a while, and I remember telling him that even though he did me so dirty, I knew a lot of his issues came from his mom and his dad, okay, from his childhood. And then his mom got really sick while we were dating, and his stepdad took care of her. But I knew he was carrying all this shit in him from his childhood, from his mom and his dad. And what I told him, I said, you know what, even though you did me the way you did, I still forgive you. And I still believe that somewhere deep inside, you are going to wake up one day and you're going to change and become a better you. Not because someone's asking you to, but because you want to. And I believe in you. And he always tells me, when I see him, or when I used to see him, he would always tell me, you always told me you believed in me, even when nobody else did. And I said, of course, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Okay. When I love you for life. Okay. I love you for life. All right. So if you are lucky enough to be in my life or become part of my circle, just know, even if I don't talk to you, even if I don't deal with you anymore, I still believe in you. It just is what it is. I just can't deal with you. So there's a difference. Okay. But let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. All right. So we have the Page of Coins in reverse. So listen to me. The person that you're leaving, okay, this person is praying for your demise, but I'm not even going to say praying, because I don't know if they pray to the same thing you pray to. But this person is hoping that you go through financial income lack, okay? So what I'm hearing is somebody's going to get mad because someone's saying, no, I'm not giving you any more money. This shit is over. I want you out my house, and I'm moving on with my life. Somebody's about to have a temper tantrum, all right? We have the 8 of Sticks in reverse. There you go. Okay. Someone is stalling. Someone is trying to stall on a situation. They're trying to stall on an ending, but it's inevitable. They're trying to stall or try and keep it from going. But I believe that someone has already blocked this person financially. Even communication wise, they've blocked this person because they're focused on their healing. Okay, not even on moving towards their divine feminine, but more focused on their healing in their creation period. See, you can't heal, you can't create shit unless you heal and heal what's within yourself first. A lot of you guys are out here chasing the dollar, or some people are out here chasing the dollar and chasing success. You'll never reach it until you do the healing within. They don't get that, do they? You can't manifest, okay? You cannot manifest if the root is bad. You can't, a seed won't grow if the root is bad. Now, you better listen today. If the root isn't being watered, if you're not taking good care of yourself, speaking life into yourself, if you're not telling yourself how amazing you are, okay, how do you expect that seed within you that's destined for greatness, that's destined for success, that's destined to create amazing things on the face of the earth, facilitate change for yourself and others? How do you expect that seed to grow within you if you do not speak life into yourself, if you do not put positive words, things, food into your body? Your body is your gift for this lifetime. Don't abuse it and use it all up. And that's how we end up with people who have health issues before they should. Put down the damn fried chicken and pick up the damn apple. All right? Take care of your body. Don't drink too much. Know when to pull back. Give your body a break. Okay? You want to manifest? It starts at the core. And we'll be discussing that in my manifestation class. Okay? You want to manifest. Manifestation starts at the core of who you are. It starts within. The flame must be lit within your belly, within you, okay, to start your manifestation. Some of y'all have been thinking that you're manifesting when in reality, it wasn't you manifesting. It was the person you were with, okay, that was doing the manifesting, all right? But that's the ego that would say, no, it was me, when in reality, sometimes it's a group of us that get together that cause that manifestation. But let me tell you something. A person who is low vibration cannot birth fire within the belly of someone else to manifest. A negative person cannot birth the fire of manifestation. You better listen, okay? A taker, a dark person, a low vibration person, a person not of God cannot birth the fire of manifestation. The fire of manifestation is a spiritual fire. It is a never-ending flame. It is a flame that is passed down from spirit to us, from our ancestors. And some of our ancestors didn't even pass the flame down to some people because they knew they would waste it or squander it. So they didn't give you that flame of manifestation. Some of them had it and some of them got it taken back. Okay? So watch who you deal with, because the flame of manifestation, all right? And I know what I'm talking about, all right? It starts in the core of who you are. And you can't taint it with alcohol, drugs, self-serving thoughts, self-deception, okay? That flame will go out. That flame will go out, okay? The flame must be fed with positivity, positive healing, facilitating understanding, growth, and moving forward. Okay? And you must facilitate it with with the same type of people that you are around you. So we have the Six of Wands. Look at this shit. I'm telling you, somebody is going to be successful when they are capable. Six of Wands, Hangman. Success comes when you are capable of getting a different perception on the situation and seeing something for what it is. Okay? And with the Ace of Cups, letting it go. All right? Recognizing it for what it is and letting it go. Okay? The Moon card and the Two of Cups. There is a hidden relationship or connection here. All right? Something is not being shown just yet. But there's another connection here, another door, another adjacent decision or a possibility here for happiness once you walk away. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay? Once you let something go. Look at this. The Six of Swords in reverse. Someone's trying to keep somebody from getting to a connection. And that's the hidden agenda. Somebody is, see, the devil, I cannot make this shit up. The devil and the Six of Swords reverse. Somebody is trying to keep somebody stuck in a marriage or commitment, or to keep them from getting to a divine connection. Can't make this shit up. Okay. And so somebody is going to have to fight to get to out of this connection and get to where they're trying to go. That's what I'm seeing here. But I see a victory. The victory's there. 9 of coins reverse. Yeah, there's a codependent person here. Possible that the false person was financially dependent on the man who was given the money. Okay. So this person is trying to keep this man from moving forward because they want that financial support. They want that money. Let me tell you something. If you have to divorce a person like this, divorce them. If you're worried about what money you're going to lose, let me tell you something. Whatever this person gets, I don't care if they get $20,000 out of divorce. They'll be out of money in less than a year. They'll be out of money in less than a year. It'll be gone. Okay. And you will have more in your pocket in blessings. Yeah. See, you could be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and someone who is trying to wants you to keep taking care of them is what I'm hearing. Wants you to keep taking care of them. And so that's their reasoning of holding on to this relationship. You thought that they loved you, which is why you went into it. Oh shit. Paternity questions just flipped over. So if there's pregnancy involved, there could be paternity questions. If this wife or husband, this wife, I guess, if she's pregnant, this false person, she could be saying she's pregnant, and there could be paternity issues. There could be paternity questions. You know, let me pull a card on that. Spirit, give me a card on the paternity questions here on this person if they're saying they're pregnant. The Hermit card in reverse. I mean, the Hermit card. All right. So what that's saying is you need to think really long and hard before you go claiming this child. 6 of Cups in reverse. Because this person is maybe telling you that you're the one. And I do see these as baby rattles. But the time is running out on this person. There's something running out of time. This person's running out of time. Something about running out of time is what I'm hearing. 6 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Somebody is running out of time on this situation. If they're claiming, yeah, King of Wands in reverse. King of Swords. Yeah, there's 2 men here. There's a King of Wands and there's a King of Swords. I knew it. And there's 2 potential fathers for this pregnancy. Yeah, there's 2 potential fathers for this pregnancy. Time is running out. The Hermit card, 9, that's 9 months. This person could be 6 months pregnant. But there is paternity questions around this child. And I'm going to be honest with you. I believe that the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is not the father. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the King of Wands is in reverse, which is the player energy. The King of Wands in reverse. When I have a situation where there's a third party situation and there's cheating, the person who's upright usually does not have any idea that there's something foul going on. The person who's reversed knows that there's a third party situation or that they're part of one. So what I feel like is that the King of Wands, he knows that this woman is with the King of Swords and he still cheated with her. And this could have been a friend from the past. Somebody she probably said was, oh, he's a family friend. No, he was a lover. Okay. And so, and oh shit, I just realized there's 3 kings here. There's 3 kings. Damn, I totally didn't realize this. There's 3 kings. There's the King of Cups, the King of Wands, and the King of Blades. Woo, my head just started hurting. Okay, so listen to me. If this false person is claiming that they're pregnant, okay, one of the King of Swords is not the father. He's the only one that did not know about these other 2 men. Oh, my head is hurting like a motherfucker. He may be the man who's stand up, who was trying to do the right thing, blah, blah, blah. But with the King of Wands here in reverse and the King of Cups here in reverse, these 2 men were fully aware of this man while they were sleeping with this woman. Damn, this shit is getting deep. And so these 2 men, the King of Swords, believe it or not, is not the father. He's the only stand-up man here. It's either going to be the King of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, or it's going to be the King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. These two men didn't want this woman for a relationship because they knew she was married. They didn't want her like that. It was just sex for them. It was just sex. So now she's pregnant, trying to pin it on her husband, but it's not her husband's child. Oh, damn, these two cards flew out. Look, see, addictions. What did I say? This woman may have a sex addiction and too many people in your business. Didn't I say, look at this, centering around paternity. We have addictions and too many people in your business. Family too. Didn't I say she was going to try and say that man was family and he's not? Didn't I say that? Told you. So this is one of those men that she's dealing with, or these two men she might have said are her friend, family friend, but they're really lovers. And look at this shit. I can't make this up. I don't know why, but when I look at this card right here, I see a guy with his head in between a woman's legs. The devil card. So this woman is a hoe. Ooh, she a hoe. Okay. All right. I think we had this shit. Did we have this? Oh, me so horny. Me love you long time. Yeah. There's a pregnancy here. And there's too many people to determine who the father is. So they may have to wait the 9 months for the child to be born, which would make sense with this Hermit card. Because remember I kept telling you the time is running out. And look, it's three rattle looking things here. 3 rattle looking things on this time glass, right? On this hourglass. And the time is running out on this woman. Because the time is running out, because I believe that as soon as this baby is born and paternity is done, this King of Swords is going to be out of this. He's going to be out. But there is paternity questions here because this woman has more than one man here that she's been dealing with. There may be a sex addiction here. Yeah, there may be a sex addiction. And I do feel that this man may just be finding out that this woman is like this. And so now he's coming to the conclusion. Ooh, let's put that up. He's coming to the conclusion that this is coming to an end, but he's going to find his way out of this because there's paternity issues here. Yeah. So let me tell you something. If you're a married man and you just found out that you recently got married to someone and you found out that she was, cheating and stuff, and she's claiming she's pregnant, it's not yours. But you might have to wait. You're feeling like you have to wait the 9 months because you want to get definitive evidence that it's not your child. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Somebody is trying to wait until the end of the 9 months or wait until the baby is born to determine who's the father because they know that she's been cheating with other people. And wow, pregnancy. What the hell did I just say? What did I just say? Pregnancy just came out. What the hell? Look, I can't. And look at this bottom of the deck, karmic partner. I cannot make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. That's what I got. Yeah. Yeah. There's a pregnancy here with a karmic, and the karmic may have married or been in a union with somebody, and she's telling her husband or telling the man she's with that it's his baby, but he found out that she was cheating, and now he is coming to the determination. See, 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. He's coming to the determination that he's invested a lot of money, time, and energy with this woman based on this pregnancy, only to find out that it may not be his. So he has to wait the 9 months. Before he's thinking that he had to wait 9 months to find out if the child was his. And then he probably thought it was his when he went into the union because he thought, she came to me, said she's pregnant. She's an honest stand-up person, but she was a false person. So now he's finding out everything about her after giving her money, after making her privilege, after giving her all this bullshit, okay? Only to find out that there are too many people involved in this and that he's not the only potential father. Okay. And he may have married this woman based on the fact that she said she was pregnant. All right. So now he's leaving. He doesn't want to be with her anymore. Okay. But he may be waiting to find out when the child is born, if the child is his, to have a paternity test done because she is a karmic partner. Okay. And he wants to get back to his divine feminine. But he can't go back to his divine feminine. Remember I said his next move has to be his best move? So he can't go back to his divine feminine until he finds out whether or not this woman is pregnant with his child. Okay? And once he finds out that the child is not his, I don't think it's going to matter with the relationship, but it will with the relationship with dealing with her per se, because he's done with her, but it will affect how he moves forward with his divine feminine, because now you want to move forward with your divine feminine, but you got a baby with your karmic. So that I don't see how that's going to work out for some people. I can't, what I'm saying, I can't see the outcome on that, because some divine feminines might be like, hell no, nope, don't want to deal with it, don't want to, nope, not doing it. Other divine feminines might say, okay, get a court order, get a visitation or something. Others might say, no, I just don't want it, you know. So I don't know how this is going to, yeah, Ace of Swords. The truth is going to come out about this pregnancy, okay? I do believe that the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is going to be the victorious one, meaning I do believe that this person is going to find out that this baby is not theirs. The truth is going to be revealed, all right? That the baby is not theirs. But if you have not gotten a paternity test on your kids, you need to start doing a paternity test, because this is some bullshit. Yes, see, 4 cups in reverse, missed opportunity. The truth is going to come out that this child is not theirs. This truth is going to come out that the child is not theirs. Yep. There you go. And the Page of Swords in reverse. I can't make this shit up if I wanted to. Look at that. 5 of Cups, regrets. You wasted your time and energy going into a marriage, a union with somebody based on a false pregnancy or a baby that wasn't yours. Yeah. And this person spent your money. You bought them stuff. You did stuff for them, everything. And this person lied. You married them based on a lie. And you're going to be, there's regrets here, because somebody may have had their divine feminine in they may have had all these options. Look, look at these cups here. That's the King of Swords. That's the King of Wands, the King of Cups. And there goes the karmic right there. And back here is a divine feminine. So you turned your back on a divine feminine only to go towards this bullshit over here with all these different options. And the real divine feminine was behind you the whole time. Regrets. Yeah. You walked away from the divine feminine and went to all these empty cups. And the only cup that was full was your divine partner. Yeah. Woo. So that's what I have for you guys today. This was a heavy reading. It was a lot. I didn't even expect it to go this long. But damn. Okay. Damn. All right. So that is what I have for you. This is your new moon reading. Somebody is going to be finding out that they are not the father of someone's child, that they may have married this person because they were pregnant. And they're going to find out that they're not the father. Okay. They're not the father, that there are other men involved, more than one. This woman may have a sex addiction. Hell, look, this is a lot for me. Wow. Okay. But it's all coming out. All I'm going to say is it's all coming out. Okay. It is all coming out. All right. So I love you guys. This is Sapphire Dragonfly. Don't forget about the lockets that are going up on the site. Okay. And the scented pendulums and the other products that are going up on the site. And don't forget to order your victory candle. That's going to be up on the site as well. And it's free to order the victory candle. Okay. So the coupon code for free shipping on the victory candle is victory. Okay. And the instructions will come with the victory candle. We're going to all be burning the victory candle on the same day at the same time, if we can, in different time zones. And we will all be praying, and I'm going to be going live, and we're going to burn these victory candles for new cycles in our life to come in, and for us to usher victory in every area of our life. It's a free candle. Okay. It's coming with the oil on it. It is a free candle. I want everybody to have, if they want to be a part of the victory prayer evening. Okay. And I will let you know the date on that. Right now, the date that they are telling me, the date that they're giving me for the victory candle is June 5th. Okay. June 5th. So make sure that you order your candle in enough time for me to get it to you, because we're going to do the victory candle on Friday, June 5th, which is a full moon and an eclipse. All right. And it's going to be a massive prayer. It's going to be amazing, guys. All right. So I love you guys, and I will speak to you later. Sapphire Dragonfly, and I'm out.